Have you ever released a song that you felt was gonna be your next big hit, was destined to do 500,000 plays, and you put it out on Spotify, maybe with a small YouTube music video, and it just didn't do the numbers you expected? I have a solution, and I'm gonna explain it all in this video. In order to get your next record hitting the numbers it deserves with 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, or even 5 million streams, we need to unlearn everything the music industry has ever taught us about marketing our music on social media. So let me ask you if this sounds familiar. Part 1, you got really excited that new music was on the way and you made an announcement that nobody responded to. Number 2, you kept refreshing, waiting for the likes and streams, the shares, the comments, the saves to come, but they didn't. Step 3, you got disheartened and you slowed down on how much you're posting because you felt like you were bothering people if nobody was listening. And then step 4, you retreated back into ghost mode and stopped posting anything about your music until the next time you had a song release. Be real with me in the comments below if that's ever happened to you, and I never wish it upon anybody. What we need to do is completely transform the way we market our music. We need to replace promotion with emotion, right? And so I want to just float this idea of beginning a campaign with a target number of streams in your mind. So whether you're on 5,000 plays right now, or 1,000 plays right now, or even less, maybe 500 plays, I want you to think of where you are and then visualize where you want to be. You want to have 500,000 streams or 100,000 streams, right? It's just a long way to go. So if you were the most successful version of yourself, would you market your music the same way you do right now? So obviously that's easier said than done. You might want some budget so that you can create some amazing content. You might want some budget so you can run some digital ads on Facebook or YouTube. You might need some resources, maybe a photographer, a better camera, a better video camera, and learning how to edit. You might not have enough time. You're working a day job, you're in college, you're in school, you have commitments. So there's obviously different factors, but the question still applies. Would you market your music the same way you do right now to be the most successful version of yourself? I'm going to take a guess that the answer is probably no. And you know that you have to do more. But how much more do you have to do? That's the big question. So if you're at 5,000 plays, 10 times the effort only takes you to 50,000. 100 times the effort only takes you to 500,000. And now the scales are not even, because to get 10 times more results, you don't need 10 times more effort. You need probably 100 times more effort. And to get 100 times more results, you need more like 1,000 or 10,000 times more effort to get 100 times the results. So if you're only making one post or one story, one reel, one TikTok, and expecting the numbers to come to you, I think it's time to change your strategy. Typically when I work with clients, I ask them to post 42 times about the same song in order to achieve 10,000 plays. Because what I want to achieve by that is making your listeners, making your audience, your followers, so obsessed with the song, they want to listen to it over and over again. But they've only heard it twice, they're not going to have that much affection for it, not much interest, not much obsession. So you need to push the boundaries and do way more than you're doing right now in order to achieve the results you want. So the way to get started is to grab a copy of my book, The 2 Types of Fans. It's going to teach you how to grow your next 1,000 followers. You're going to create some content before you release your next song. So you're going to have an audience primed and ready to listen when you are next ready to drop new music. It's going to help people pay attention to you. It's going to help you figure out what content to create and how to market yourself as a brand before you next jump into campaign mode. So I hope you go and get your copy from 2typesoffans.com, or grab a physical copy on Amazon, or you can listen to the audiobook on Audible, which is an Amazon product. I want to thank you for checking out this video. Let me know if you agree with my philosophy about how much more effort it needs to hit the next level in the comments below. I want to open up some dialogue and help inspire and mentor some young artists how they can achieve their dreams. That's really going to be a focus for me in the next 6 months or so, all right? So appreciate you staying in. And my last little bonus tip for you is to have one topic of conversation every single day on your socials, not muddling too many different things. Fixate on one idea for one single day. That's a little secret at the end, a little nugget if you've stayed to the very end.